So there you go. Station now about new tattoo.
Just tell us you like Fizzole's and Mark Magguire, bro.
It's pink. It's not showing up because it's healing, but it's not
Go
red.
Cards! Go Cards!
Shut up.
Not bad for a fat guy.
Oh, the sweetest thing. That's what I was just listening to.
God dang. Don't you just want to be riding a bike with a girl on a date?
Bro, that's what I was just going to say. I was listening to, oh, the sweetest thing. I was putting on this jersey. I was like, God, I feel like I'm getting ready for like to go out, to take a girl out.
Hey, we got blue skies up ahead.
Should be in a movie. Should be in every movie. It probably is in every movie. Who knows?
Oh, the sweetest thing. Do we got a jersey off here?
I saw that, dude. I saw that on Instagram. And is that the Rod Woodson?
It's the Rod Woodson.
I was like, he's gonna get that. Should I even say anything? Boom. I was like, why wouldn't he get that? Why wouldn't he get that? It's too tough. Old DBs suck on these. Let's go.
What is that? Seahorn?
Oh, the sweetest thing.
Oh.
Hey, with the patch? Shut up. Everybody go to hell. Everybody go to hell.
What a patch.
Patchwork. Anything with a patch. I'm in.
Dude, they need to bring that back to where they need to bring a lot of things back, but they need to bring it back to where, because the bottom part there with the Roman numerals, that's the only logo I remember for that Super Bowl. I didn't realize that they had a full Lombardi as a palm tree accessory.
Might be a whole fake patch, but we're not asking questions. We're not asking questions we don't want the answers to. I just saw it and I was like, nope, that's it. Seahorn? Come on. 31 DB number? Not sports podcast. It's not a sports podcast.
It's a jersey off on TG 149, and that is a good call to action for you to subscribe on YouTube. These guys LOL, so you can watch. Benny wears a jersey pretty much every week. I sometimes every now and then pop in there with a quick station on Walnut's got the jersey, and and this
every
is
time
one
I
of
wear a jersey, they're like, oh, okay. And every time you wear a jersey, they're like, every time you wear a jersey, it's like, Daddy's on here. Daddy's home. Oh, the sweetest thing is when I'm on air.
Oh, the sweetest thing. Is it sweet potato pie or is it pecan pie? Top 5 sides.
Thanksgiving coming up just around the corner. We'll hear from you after the break. Don't go anywhere or talk about sides. Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're recording this on Monday night. And so another YouTube poll here. Old Daddy's got himself a little whiskey glasses.
Wow. If I was drinking that right now, tears would be rolling down my face because I was just watching. I watched North Carolina's first drive, and they panned to the press box, and Michael Jordan was up there. I was like, I'm gonna cry, dude. This is crazy. I was watching it on 0 volume, and I was just like, oh, no sound in the whole apartment. Oh my God, dude! I love how they're doing like this is not a sports podcast, but how they're doing like college football just got into this. It was probably like 5 years ago they started doing it. But when they score, the lights, like NBA, they have NBA lights. I was wondering how long it was going to take them to do that or if they'd ever do that. But that changes everything. Does the NFL do that?
I don't think so. I feel like the NFL is too corporate for that.
Yeah.
No. Some people have a seizure. We don't want that to happen.
And litigation. Station know about this litigation.
Litigation now about
this. But college, gets a little bit more freaky. The student sections, even Purdue does it. Like I know you wouldn't think that, but that night game, they fire that up.
They got the lights. They got the flickers. Mm-hmm. Oh man! And with the phone flash, I'm like,
yeah.
What is it? Where am I? Spencer's Gifts. Spencer's Gifts on Halloween with that one light.
Talk about
in the corner of the store.
Still scared.
I had to go in there and get a beer bong like 2 years ago for something. And I felt like they wanted me out of there. I was like, I know, I'm not the guy for this. I'm a sports fanatics guy, all right? I'm not supposed to be in here. I know. I walk by this place all the time. I'm scared.
You could, not a high school podcast, but you could go around the cafeteria at every high school, at least when we went to high school, and say, okay, Spencer's table, sports fanatics table. What we got here? We got a little Bath and Body Works table here.
I dabble with the Spencer's kids all the time, dude. They were funny. There to go to the dark side, to go over there. Hot Topic kids. Yeah.
Spencer's Hot Topic kids, sports fanatic kids, problem at an open house.
Yeah, yep. And like that last week of school, you always became like real big homies with the Hot Topic kids. I was like, they're funny, dog. They have like they have like Heelys on and they're fun. They're like roasting.
Just that meme of those two Bloods and Crips members just holding the flags tied together. That's sports fanatics and Hot Topic by the last week of school.
It was the Abercrombie table I didn't want to be near. I was like, I can't figure you guys out.
Really? See, because that's kind of a weird, like kind of a crossover with the sports fanatics table.
I know, but I just wasn't that the upper echelon always dressing up guys. I was like, I don't know how you do it.
Hey,
how you do it? I don't know how you're going to house parties with polos on.
Soccer team.
There's always like two hot kids. I was like, what? God damn it, man.
Yeah, they kind of encroach on your girl territory. The group of girls that you hang around with.
Hold on there, what? Apostle. This is our game, dude. Hey, American Eagle, slow down.
Oh, not a high school podcast, but damn.
There's always a kid. The dude on the soccer team with the longer hair. I'm like, dude, I mean, he looks good. Can't deny. He's dressing nice. He's got a hot mom. I don't know what to do. He could have been could have been a DB on our team if he really wanted, but played soccer instead. Don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. And you're like that kind of, you're like weirdly, that kind of gives him the upper hand.
It always pissed me off when kids who should have played football played other sports. I was like, no. Or the dude that just played basketball, I was like, you could have been our quarterback, dog. Like, what do you think?
Yeah. Chiller. Yeah, we know. For Clubhouse out there, when we're talking about sports fanatics, we're not just saying that they're huge sports fans. That is your local, whatever the store was in your mall that was where you wanted to be on your birthday every year. The first place you're going to when it's your birthday or when you're going Christmas shopping, you stop there first. That's what we're talking about.
Nobody knows sports fanatics though, because that was like a standalone place. Like I've been to every mall almost in the whole world. There was never another sports fanatics. I was like, so wait, like I'd be with my cousin, be like, so you guys don't have like a jersey store? Like they'd be like, no, yeah. like Finish Line, some would have, but like nothing was like that, bro. That was a whole entire wall of college basketball shorts. I'd just be.
And then above it, the entire ring around, it was kind of like an L-shaped store, and the entire ring around all the way around top. Authentic, every jersey you could think of. NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball. When they started getting the authentic movie joints in there, forget it.
I was like, this has got to end soon. Like, this is this, you know what I mean? I was like, this is too good. It's got to end, Like, it's too good.
It's like when you're in high school and college and like things are going super well with a girl, but you're just like, I'm preemptively getting ahead of this before it gets bad. It's so good right now. I'm going to remove myself.
Mm-hmm. You're at a party. You're at a party. It's
sabotage
too good.
It.
You're at a party and it's like peak party. You're like, well, here come the cops. You know what I mean? It's just like, this place is closing down soon.
You have totally messed my head up so much, dude, because I genuinely think like that. Like whenever I'm having like dude, like when I was out at Wrigley, about a month ago, literally a month ago, when I was up on the rooftop, right? I was up on the rooftop And I was just so, you're thinking about that where you're going to all the bars and you're in Wrigleyville. It's a beautiful day. Oh my God. 4th inning. I'm on the rooftop. I'm like, pack your bags.
Hey, game's over. Have fun on the way home tomorrow. Just saying. I know. That's bad. But it's never failed. It can only go up from there.
Well, it's like at a party, it's not only cops are coming soon. It's someone's like, chick's gonna break a sink. Your buddy's gonna crash through a door, break the window. Like something's happening. Yeah, I mean,
too good to be true.
Going off the rails. That's why you remember those. Oh man,
new segment. Daddy's going crazy.
It's off the rails with Daddy. Beep, beep.
We're talking about the last drive of the Colts offense of the day. Oh my God. Yo, hey, can we reintroduce a segment real quick while we're talking about it?
What's up?
These guys, universe, verse.
Oh, wow.
We used to do this with Espresso back in the day. We just talked about unis for a little bit. But the NFL dropped their rivalries uniforms. What are you thinking?
Get a whiskey burp out here. I need to pull it up, but my initial thoughts were...
We had Bills all white. We had Rams going black. We had Seahawks going gray. We had 49ers going black. We had Jets going super all black. We had Miami going black.
I'm done on the black. You know my feelings about black when you're not. That's not... As a fan of two teams that their main color is officially black, I get a little territorial when you got teams like the Dolphins and the Rams all of a sudden just willy-nilly throwing it out there, a full black uniform. The Steelers can't just go and make a red uniform. Not that we'd want to, but that doesn't fly. Why does everybody just get to claim black when you've got two teams that have that as their main color? So I don't like the 49ers ones. The Dolphins ones I can live with because of the teal and the font I think is super slick and cool. Honestly, man, my favorite one is the Patriots.
I know. Those are they're sharp, dude. They could they could wear those like as default home. If the logo just had the red tail on it, we're talking. We're in biz. I like Arizona's too.
They went with the Pats went with like the silver dome, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they got that interesting little like heather gray navy jersey with the classic shiny slick silver dome,
glossy. The Patriots and the Cardinals won that round of rivalry jerseys. Seahawks not bad though. I don't really like gray unis. It's kind of the same with black. How you could just like gray and black, kind of neutral colors. Yeah, we could. Any team can use them, I guess. But yeah, it looks decent. I don't really like any of the helmet logos. All the helmet logos looked a little washed out to me, except for the 49ers.
Gray's a little too pajama-y for me. And
like the sweat. And you just got to picture the O-line.
The fat guy. Yep. What's 67 looking like, you know? We need to put out that clip still, dude. God, that was so funny. Oh, yeah. Think you got a fit? Picture fat guy in it.
Picture a fat guy in it. Every single time I wear anything, would a fat guy look good in this? No. All right. No. Next.
Bills.
Picture your fat friend in it. Bill's too much white.
Yeah, I mean, pretty. It seemed like I get what they're going for, but kind of just like camping it in a little bit. It's cold, and we play in the snow, so
I know.
Okay.
They forgot the red too. I don't like it when they don't utilize their colors. Jets way too dark. I know they're going for Gotham, but I'm like, it's just too dark, bro. And you guys already have black and green jerseys, like primary black jersey. What are you doing?
Yeah. Patriots the winner for me. I believe for sure out of this round. It's interesting. I still don't know the schedule. Like, I don't know. The NFL tried to promote it big time and, hype up this rivalry thing, but they're only doing like one division every year. So the Steelers aren't going to get a rivalry uniform until like 2029.
I don't know why they're doing that. Like, they don't have the material or something. You guys running it. Just go to Joanne Fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA does it. The NBA has 2,000 uniforms for each team. Just do it. Just all the teams.
I don't know. Yeah, they're just trying to elongate it, I guess, and
yeah,
I don't know. Make it last for as long as I can. Maybe this is the best. Oh, that's the Madden look of it. Yeah, Seahawks. I like the Seahawks helmet.
Mm-hmm. Lickable helmet. Might be the winner of lickable helmets right there.
Yeah. It's kind of reminded me of like it. I guess their whole get up kind of reminded me of Jango Fett a little bit. You're not gonna know what the hell that is, but Clubhouse Star Wars fans out there, Jango Fett, you'll know. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, out there on Camino. Also, Camino, rain planet, Seattle, very rainy. Maybe they did have a little bit of that feel to it. Look up Jango Fett real quick, Ben. Jango space Fett.
My worst nightmare.
It's got that silver blue feel to it, and I'm just thinking of it being in rain.
No, it looks good. Reminds me of a gumball that I always wanted to get in a gumball machine, but I never did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I want that Jango gumball. Fett. Then I'd get a red one and be like, God, never mind.
Jango Fett's so cool. Anyways, had 2 fantasy drafts tonight.
My God.
I'm not going to lie, man. It was a little, I was just doing them all on my computer, but it was a little bit, the doo-doo-doo, that sound just kept playing because it was always my pick in one of the leagues.
Kind of hype now?
Yeah, I was getting excited. Got an A for my drafts. Texted my dad, sent the screenshot, said, your draft, get, A grade on your draft. He just said, congrats. That's it.
Pretty nice though. I mean, that's stuff you show your dad now, When you're a kid, you don't, hey mom, here's my test I got an A on. When you're like 30, hey dad, here's my fantasy football draft. Kind of slayed.
I kind of know ball. I kind of know personnel.
This guy knows personnel, dude. The first time I heard the word personnel, I was like, how do you spell that? What are they saying? Guy got Bijan Robinson. All of a sudden, he's a GM of this fantasy league, bro.
Yeah, so I won my league last year. So then because of that, I get the 12th pick in the league. So then that's the last pick of the first round, but it's snake. So I go 12, then 13 back to back. I love it. A lot of value in the 12th pick.
Did you scoop up? Let's hear it.
I hit Devin Achan with the 12th pick. God, so fast. And then I scooped back around to 13 and got Puka Nakua.
Pooks Nakooks.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I can post a screenshot for everybody and you can roast me and tell me how nobody cares because they don't. Okay.
What's your fantasy team name? Did you do something Buddy?
Got any guesses?
I love Mike McKenzie. I don't know. That's what mine would be. Al Harris, Mike McKenzie, the handshake emoji in the middle. No, that's it. Never plays after that either.
Al Harris, Mike McKenzie, same guy.
Can it just be that? Yeah.
It could be whatever. Yeah.
Bring fullbacks back. That's just you. Where'd all the cool QB names go? Question mark.
With the music emojis at the beginning and end.
Where did all the QB names go? By the way, fake, gotta be a fake name. Cade Klubnik? Come on, dude. Great. Hey, their QB names are coming back. If it's starting with Cade Klubnik, dude. Great QB name.
Yeah. It just makes too much sense for Dabo to get somebody named Cade. Dabo and Cade sound like the American Eagle kids.
We need all the weirdest first names on this team. All the weirdest first names on Clemson. That's what we do here with our program. Weird first name, guys.
Did you watch Lee Corso's send off on Saturday?
I saw replays of it, but I didn't watch it live.
Yeah. I of course did. Wasn't gonna miss that.
Crying.
Yeah, I was, but also it was so funny to me. This juxtaposition of this picture where they're in the horseshoe in Columbus and he just made the pick and he's got Brutus Buckeye head on, all the while Reese Davis and the whole entire crew are all like saying the most sentimental, sincere shit ever. And they just keep cutting to Lee Corso with a massive Brutus Buckeye head on.
My dream. God.
He's the most special. Would change college football forever. An absolute legend. We owe it all to you. And he's just...
Like, what was his face like in that?
I know. Hey, you were saying a couple weeks ago around the horn that when you die, you want to be frozen and then also have Tony Reality throw. I think at my funeral, just smack a Purdue Pete head on me and just be talking about all the good things about me.
Dead in his casket, Purdue Pete head. Suit on.
Eyes wide.
Shiny face. Dude, that would be so... Your feet.
Hey, you know how Purdue Pete always like wears actual cleats, because everything else about Purdue Pete is just a regular human, except his big ass mascot head. So yeah, at the bottom of my suit, it's just like Nike Vapors, black and gold Nike Vapors.
Hard. I'd take those right off your feet, dude. At the funeral, everybody's saying they're like last prayers to you. I'm untying Nike Vapors. I'm like, oh my God, dude. I got a 7-on-7 game in a backyard after this. 2 copper sleeves on your elbows. Yeah, gear me out when I'm dead. I want a 2-bar with a visor in my casket. Unstrap, chin strap, plug mouthpiece, pink, 2 of them.
That's the best helmet ever, bro.
Tyrann Mathieu wristbands on. Dead. So pale.
TC bands around your knees and elbows.
Turtleneck with a chain.
No sleeves.
Eye black. Like a prayer on my eye black right here.
Oh God.
See you in hell. Dead.
Oh my God. Who did this to him? No. This is what he wanted. He would be happy.
So much gear.
Dude.
And he will raise you up. All right, sorry.
Damn, now we gotta talk about church bangers. Shoot. Let's get to the clubhouse here.
Taste and see.
Taste and see. Oh, I got a new tattoo.
What the hell? You can just do that?
What the hell? Okay.
Okay. Can't see it at all. What is it? Oh, it's a bird?
Oh, yeah. I'm showing the camera that I sent to you, but for you,
Dude, is it a robin? Cardinal?
it's a little birdie, and she's sitting on a pile of spaghetti noodles, and it's for my daughter and my son because I call my mirror girl. She always looks like a little birdie to me, so I call her Birdie Lou. And then my son, because of Elmo and Mr. Noodle. Yep. He loved Mr. Noodle, and so me and his mom always call him Noodle and Mr. Noodle. And they have their birth dates on them, too. So there you go. Station know about new tattoo?
Just tell us you like Fizzole's and Mark Magguire, bro.
It's pink. It's not showing up because it's healing, but it's not
Go
red.
Cards! Go Cards!
Shut up.
Big Mac forever.
Shut up.
That looks good.
All right. Thanks. You ever gonna get a tattoo?
Probably not, dude. It's too far gone. You never know, though. Hey, I've changed my personality many times.
Why
don't
too
know
far
what
gone?
or where I would get, because it's just like, I don't know. I think I would hate it in like a year. How would I get that? You know?
Yeah, you're kind of indecisive about that.
Oh my God.
Shit.
There's not one that I've like, like people without tattoos, they're always like, well, if I did get one, it'd probably be this, like they have like a plan, like if they're ever to get one. I've never thought anything would look good. It would just, I don't know, dude. I can't even think of what I'd get.
That's fair. To each their own. I mean,
besides like a Jordan logo on my back, but whatever.
Yeah, I love them, obviously.
Besides kiss lips on my neck.
Yeah. Just think about it,
Yeah,
I like them. It's cool.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Let's go to Grant. Easy button. Boys, third time emailer, long time listener. Do y'all remember the easy button? I was dreaming one day, and in the dream, I had an easy button that said, "Station know about this?" Not bad for a fat guy. Da-da! We. Right. I think this would crush as a desk knickknack for the clubhouse. Can we make it happen? Slap my ass with some college ruled paper from the back to school section while I beg my parents to give me some mechanical pencils sent from Nokia 6010. Whoops.
Man.
Yeah, the easy button did have, there was like a weird time in pop culture where the easy button really had its time. It had a moment.
Every meme.
Every teacher had it on their desk.
It was a good little thing. It was on every commercial. It was it's a great way to like have like a mascot without it being a mascot. Because every corporation is like, oh, we need like an owl. We need this, that, just the button, the sound effect.
That's a huge thing I've noticed now. Yeah, like every football season starts to come around, more and more companies are trying to copy the State Farm, the Flow, that like now Best Buy has a guy, Mountain Dew has a guy, Modelo has a guy.
I mean, it does work though. Like,
yeah,
just how many Yetis were there last year? I was like, oh my, another Yeti. It's like 4 companies had Yetis. I was like, okay. Favorite, dude, if we did like a bracket for mascot, for like company mascots, that Geico lizard might be Final Four bound.
Geico lizard's solid. Geico also had the cavemen that were really great in the late 90s, early 2000s, had to go away because I think someone somewhere took offense to it. I'm not exactly sure. But then they made their return.
During a Super Bowl? Or no?
I can't remember if it was a Super Bowl.
Allstate or Geico really, I think they might have started it. Or they really put them on like commercials a lot. I know they weren't the first with the mascot, obviously like Ronald McDonald, but like, yeah, those caveman commercials. My dad loved those. Everybody's dad.
Yeah. I will say
caveman.
The progressive, let's see, because Flo is progressive, but then also the dude who the commercials where it's like, it's not easy not becoming your parents, where all those people are acting like their dads and shit. That's some money stuff. Those hit real well.
I've always just wanted to be the next Mayhem, you know?
Oh, God.
That guy's so sick, man. So sick. What a job. That is a dream job. Yeah, I'm just the guy that messes
You know what's
everything.
crazy about those mascots? Nobody knows who they are.
Nope. That guy's, dude, Mayhem has been Mayhem for like 25 or 30 years, I feel like.
Yeah.
Never had a bad commercial. All dubs.
So funny.
You get a little sick of Flo sometimes, you know, but you still.
Well, it's interesting. Yeah. What's interesting about Flo is that like she had to kind of bring an ensemble now. Yeah, she's got the
crew.
She's got the nerdy spiky hair guy. He shows up a lot now. There's another girl. She's kind of got like a progressive Flo ensemble entourage. I don't know if it's because Flo's she's just too busy. You know, she's got to be able to
houseboat, motorcycle, all that. Yeah, she's got to insure everything.
What do you
call
it?
On the clock.
Delegate. She got to be able to delegate a little bit.
She's got a lot of bundles. Dude, the craziest. Hey, comment below your favorite mascot for a company. But the craziest thing of all time, I think, actually, was when the "Can you hear me now?" Verizon guy switched to Sprint. I was like, oh my God, dude. Savage move.
Yeah. I remember first time I saw that, I was like, this is like Johnny Damon going to the Yankees. Like
crazy. What a play. Didn't last long, but can you hear me now? Good. That was so clean for Verizon forever.
Didn't last long because that guy did it like twice, probably got paid like $500 million and just lives on an island now somewhere.
That's it.
Still waiting for the call from a beer company for Johnson and Schmidy to be their mascot.
We gotta keep ripping them, dude. We gotta keep ripping them. We lose 10 years of our life every time we do it. At least, dude, I'll at least. I think I've lost 7 years of my life doing Johnson and Schmidy takes.
The amount of blood cells that just burst in our brain.
Oh my God. That was a year right there, dude.
Every time we do them, I'm like, today's the day I have an aneurysm.
Yep. And then if it didn't hit right, hey, run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back, dude. I know you got more in the tank than that. It's like, oh man, I'm going to get lightheaded.
I'm going to have to sit down after this. Oh, shit. All right, let's go to John. Lad McConkey Shells. What's up, boys? Listening for about 6 months. Second time emailer. With the NFL right around the corner, I've been thinking about the different game time slots and what teams I associate with those slots the most. For Thursday night, it would have to be the Broncos. Monday night would be the Saints. Sunday night, Steelers. Sunday early slate, Panthers. Sunday midday slate, the Cardinals. Curious if you guys have any teams you would associate with the time slots. Slap my ass with the Fox NFL Robots hand while showing me your buddy's JV huddle tape. Oh, you mean Cletus? Our friend Cletus?
That's a great question. Or a great thought. I can't believe he said Panthers for the early slot on Sunday. I don't think I've ever seen the Panthers play on TV before. I wonder where he's from.
I'm glad you asked, John, because I do have thoughts about this. Thursday night for me would be the Seahawks. Monday night for me would be the Dolphins. Sunday night would be, Steelers or Ravens. Sunday early slate would be the Colts, and Sunday midday would be the Denver Broncos.
Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. I don't really think I disagree on any of those. Thursday, I always think Titans for some reason. I'm like, yeah.
Because Thursday's always kind of the shittiest game. So you're like Titans or Jags or something.
And then Sunday, yeah, Colts because of where we live. Colts would play the Texans every Sunday. I swear to God.
Yeah, dude.
Sunday, 1 o'clock, Colts Texans. Oh my God.
Dude, Colts are so 1P. I mean, just the most 1P.
I don't think the Colts have ever played at 4 o'clock, 4:30. Never played at 4. The Colts never play past 1 p.m. They have a curfew. Colts curfew.
The Colts have played twice at 4:25, and it was in 2004 against Brett Favre at the RCA Dome, and then
that game was so cold.
And then 2007 against the undefeated Patriots. It's the only 2 times. That's it.
Are you sure that was at 4:30? Yeah, because it was dark outside when Marlon Jackson got the pick. What? Dude, the Colts Packers game at the RCA Dome.
Yeah.
I watch that on TikTok like twice a week. I feel like it comes up and I'm like, well, I got to watch this. It's like 5 minutes and 27 seconds. I'm like, I won't skip a second.
It's so good. The
I'm
Fox
like,
Bugs at the time.
I didn't even know they played. I was like, where was I?
I remember that, dude.
Prime
I think
Manning?
Dude, I think my dad, obviously, my dad's like the biggest Steelers fan, but they must have been playing on primetime or something that week because I remember my dad went to that game. He was like, yeah, Prime Manning and Brett Favre. And like, I'm not missing that. I don't even know who we got tickets from or how he went, but he was there.
Bring back the RCA Dome.
Yeah, I mean, you can make the argument easily for Sunday night, the Cowboys, because, they live on Sunday Night Football.
So I was thinking too.
But to me, like I could see that. But yeah, to me, it's always like Steelers Ravens is Sunday Night Football.
Always something crazy for me was 4:30 or 4:25 Sunday. Washington and like the Eagles. I'd always be like,
well, it's for a while there where, yeah, the NFC East would be the 4:25 America's game of the week. And then also they'd be Sunday Night Football. And it's always one of those weeks where there's only 2 4 o'clock games because of like buys and shit. And teams are playing in Europe. Dude, when there's a 2 4:25 games, that's when you want to kill yourself.
I hate that, man. I'm like, where'd all the teams go? What are we doing? two games?
Ugh. Disgusting. Yeah, and the Broncos just forever bright orange jerseys, bright Denver sunshine, probably very cold, 4:25 forever. Not even 4:25, 4:05
against the Chiefs, dude. I'm like, homework's coming in hot. Homework's coming in hot right now.
Good question, John. I don't think anybody's ever asked that before.
I love when college, like you're kind of after Monday Night Football, you're like, oh my God, I have nothing to look forward to all week. Especially when you're in like primetime school mode. I'm thinking like middle school, high school days. You're just like, you're in that rhythm that all of a sudden there's like a Wednesday night college football game. You're like, what?
Yeah, it does get you through,
It's the weirdest team. You're like, oh my God, Tulane plays. I have to watch every second of this game.
It really does get you through. Like
just
in the biggest way.
One game. You see it, just one game. You're like, oh, that's fine. That's fine with me. As long as there's something.
What's so funny about that too is that like you really end up not even watching it. Like it's just on.
Not a second. Not a down. But it is on. It does make you feel good. They're like, oh, there's people like firing up mics for this.
There's people firing up grills. Someone was tailgating before this.
Makes you feel good. You're like, it's almost the weekend. I promise.
Yeah, exactly. From Ryan, Jericho Cotry.
God, Jets, so good somehow.
And randomly a couple years for the Steelers.
Great name, Jericho Cotry. Shut up. Fake name.
that guy was a touchdown maker, man. Like he wouldn't catch a ton of balls, and he wasn't giving you a bunch of yak, but like the dude just found the end zone.
That's a good. Where'd he go?
Oh,
Like that's one of those guys you never hear about till they're in the NFL. Jericho Cotry, the name. You got a guess?
Oh God.
It's so exactly like you're gonna be like, oh my God.
I don't want to say Virginia Tech.
It's kind of close. Kind of seems like it, but North Carolina State.
Ah,
You know, you're just like, yeah, that's just yeah. Virginia Tech always has these weird receivers that are just like Jericho Cotry. Eddie Royal, dude. Sick name.
Eddie Royal, opposite side Brandon Marshall in the weird brown and yellow pinstripe Broncos uniforms in 2009. Station out about that.
I like those.
Anyways, from Ryan, boys, been listening to TG since episode 1. Crazy that we are approaching year 3 of this. Yeah, I agree. Hear me out. Growing up, Christmas timestamp 41 is by
Snyder
far the best
stamps.
holiday. Snyder stamps. Christmas is by far the best holiday, but growing older, it changes to Halloween because there's, of course, football, and you'll learn to appreciate 56-degree overcast weather and appreciate gnawing on milk duds until your back teeth kind of hurt, but deep down it feels good. Just gets it. Fast forwarding here. It's January 27th and it's a Sunday, watching your team play, and you find out there's a snow day the next day. What are you immediately planning? For me, it's calling my friend's landline and asking their dad if they can come over to start a new franchise in NCAA for Georgia State. Some Mountain Dew may be involved. You wake up the next morning and there's so much snow, you start planning the next night because you know school is going to get canceled.
Oh, that's
the next
an
day.
insane feeling, dude.
Pure bliss. What did your days look like?
On a
that is
snow
an insane
day?
feeling.
Well, my mom and I feel like it was like I couldn't really call my friends because it was like if it was a snow day, like I wasn't leaving and nobody was driving anywhere. So it's just kind of like you got to do stuff around your house. Like my mom would be feeling like I needed to like go to school still. So I'd have to like do chores and stuff for like the first 3 hours of the day. I'd be shoveling the driveway, like just doing like work, like, you know, house stuff. And then I'd just be doing, I'd probably like, I remember one year it snowed so much, dude. I just did a bunch of like, I just like probably wrestled my sister outside in the backyard for like 3 hours. Dude, my sister would own me too. Like, wasn't even fair. Dude, having your, or someone's probably done this to you or you did to your sister where they press your face in the snow. Oh, dude, nothing burned more.
Kind of want to be back in school now, huh?
That was crazy. I was like, you don't know how bad that hurt. The sting, bro. I was like, did I just shave my face? Why does it sting so bad? I'm 12.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
We didn't, it was, I mean, like, yeah, because in order for it to be that bad where you'd miss a day and then maybe if it was going to be the next day, like a bunch of, all my friends' parents, everybody was just like, well, if we can't take you to school, we certainly can't take you to Joey's house.
Yeah, no, Dad, that was never going to happen.
But you know what? It was like, it was kind of better that way because it just was less pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Like then I just knew that it was me and my sister. You know, my dad always worked from home a lot. So like even he would pop in sometimes. Like
fun.
Yeah, we'd be playing GameCube or, you know, either like Spider-Man or Scooby-Doo or something, trying to beat that.
Oh my God, dude. What a day.
And just eating like total shit, you know, because like mom would be at work, dad would be, you know, back in his office back there making calls and stuff, and then pop out, not really ever saying much. You know, you're just housing like Doritos and like salted peanuts and apple juice and Oreos. Like, who gives a shit? Like, you're just
farting all over the place.
You're just trying to stay so warm, right? Like, you see that you'd have like your back window, your back door.
Snow keeps piling up.
Piled up with with the
You're
glass.
like, I don't think we're gonna have school tomorrow either. Like saying just all these false claims.
Get excited about it and shit. Yeah,
But your mom would always prep you like you did have school though, you know? Lock in school tomorrow.
It was just mom, dude. It was just mom.
The back of my head was like, I don't know if we're gonna have it. And you watch that little bottom line in the morning.
Yeah, no one's more invested. No one's more invested in a weather forecast, local news. The ratings for local news is never higher than for like kids who are like, I don't know, 5th grade to freshman year in high school. Like when that stuff's going on, that's their peak audience.
How about that was the way that we got the breaking news? Mm-hmm. We just got to look at now I'm sure they just like tweet. School's closed. Boom. Over with. Done. That was amazing, man. The snow day with your fam doesn't get much better than that. I remember there was a huge, what were you going to say?
Well, I'd say we do like movie marathon or something, you know, like we pick like Lord of the Rings trilogy and just try to like just knock out as much of those, you know, just be kicking it with all your junk food. But also, I don't know if you're going this way either, but like, yeah, the devastation that you would feel when that bottom line would get to your alphabetical letter and it didn't show up. You're like, something's got to be wrong, man. The school that's just down the street is closed. Yeah. What's going on?
Perry Meridian closed. Like we're right by them and nothing. We have the same bus system. Man, saying all this shit. It got around to St. Ambrose on the bottom. I was like, here we go. I was always just being an idiot. My sisters were locked in, dialed. I was always just like, I didn't really have to pay attention to it. I remember there's a nasty snow day. It was when the Vikings played the Falcons in that NFC championship.
So snow day. So snow day.
So moss. Somebody, I don't know, something happened with the kicker on the Falcons, maybe. I don't know, but it was so snow day. Yeah, you're right. There was some chili on the stove. Like it was like, you know, when you're playing outside the snow and it's dark out. Oh, like I like kept popping in like the back of my house at the back of Coach P's, like looking through that glass door to see the score of the Vikings Falcons game. Then I go back out and like play snow football, like tackle a snowman. Look back at it. Randy Moss is catching an over the shoulder bomb. I was like, oh, dude, this is the best it's gonna get.
It really is. And now that we're talking about this, it's gonna. The second I open up TikTok after this, it's gonna be one of those videos that makes you cry, where it's got like the To Infinity and Beyond with the Up soundtrack, that sound going to it, you know, a lot of soft piano. And it's going to be like people remember in your childhood when you play out in the snow and it'd be like To Infinity and Beyond. And I'm going to cry.
Sick, man. Make me sick. God, it was such a good, the best. Everybody was in, I swear everybody in the whole world was watching that game. Just amazing. Yeah.
Gary Anderson, wide right.
1 bar face mask.
1 bar Gary.
Fox scorebug in the corner. Oh my God. Frostbite feet. You know, and your toes are cold like 3 hours after you come inside. You're like, I don't know what to do. Amputate them.
Chop them off.
Amputate them. Let's go Vikes. I don't care.
This is from Griffin. Jason Witten's arm sleeves.
He put that on. He did.
Hello, Clubhouse. This is Griffin from Saskatchewan. Longtime listener, first time emailer. Wow. Welcome. Sorry it took a while to get to you, man. We're a little backed up here, as you can see. Hearing your old youth football stories made me wish I played longer. Unfortunately, I quit when I was 12, with my fondest memory being the time I forgot my cleats for a game. This resulted in me having to wear a pair of Reebok Zig Techs for the whole game. As an outside linebacker, not having any traction led to several missed tackles and probably gave a small town Saskatchewan kids hope they could be the next Tashard choice.
Oh, Reggie Baltashard choice. Great backfield.
Anyways, I'm writing this question while at work, so I'll make a quick frustration finds out about it. With football season ahead, I was thinking about the perfect Sunday of football, what it looks like. If you could pick a noon, afternoon, and Sunday night game with any teams or announcers over any era, what would yours be? For example, my Sunday would be a noon game. Prime Matt Ryan and Julio Jones Falcons at New Orleans to play a prime Drew Brees-led Saints.
I do like that matchup.
Kenny Albert, Daryl Johnson, and Tony Saragusa. Score would be 48-45 Saints. Notable performances, Jimmy Graham and Lance Moore each catch 2 touchdowns. Falcons wear their retro jerseys with red helmets. Saints wear classic white jerseys. Afternoon game. Eli Manning and mid-2010 Giants travel to Dallas to play Tony Romo and the boys. Announcer Joe Buck, Troy Aikman score 35-27 Cowboys. Jerseys, Giants wear red alternates. Why don't they wear these anymore? I love them too. Oh, man. I did too.
They
Cowboys wear
just
dark navy blue jerseys. Sunday night, Pittsburgh Prime Killer Bees host Tom Brady-led Patriots team. Announcer Michael Collinsworth. Score 42-38 Steelers. I will let Joey pick the uniforms and notable performances for this hypothetical game. Yeah, for that one, I mean, I think you're pretty much just straight up
white Patriots.
Yeah, white Patriots. Classic home Steelers. Don't need much more than that. I can already see Ben zoning out while Joey reads this email, so I'll cut off here. Slap my ass while I wear Toby Gerhardt's double elbow bands that he wore at Stanford. Thanks, boys. Love the show. Sent from Travis Kelce's Chevy Avalanche. That was a dope email from our neighbor to the north, Griffin. First time, hopefully a long time. Appreciate you, pal.
Yeah. Anytime the Steelers played the Patriots, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I know.
I always felt a little undermatched, man. I was like, this isn't going to be good. Like, I never felt good going into that one.
No, and neither did I. He has proven time and time again. Mike Tomlin gets coached in and out, and then something like that. But don't need to go there. Okay. Yeah, I think, God, any 1 o'clock. Okay. If you could pick, see, because we kind of were talking about a little bit of like what in our mind, what it is, but if you could pick, ooh, okay. Do you have any?
Any era?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, 1 o'clock peak Colts. Just putting 48 on somebody. I would like that.
I got one for 1 o'clock.
What?
Give me 2004 Colts at Titans. 1 o'clock. I'd say announcers would be
Greg Gumball.
I was going to say Greg Gumball and 2004. I don't know who his partner would have been. Greg Gumball and Dan Deerdorf.
Dude, it's Sims, right? Had to be Phil Sims.
No, Sims was with Nance.
Oh, my bad.
Titan Colts where they're all white away. And Peyton Manning's helmet and jersey are just like his elbow is so green, and he's got a chunk of grass in his
blue
face mask.
Blue face mask.
Blue face mask, chunk of grass in it. And the Titans wear their home navy on navy with the white top.
Best helmets. Why'd they change? Nobody knows.
Wish I knew.
Hey, dude, 4 o'clock slot. Greatest show on turf in St. Louis against the Falcons. Or maybe check that Buccaneers, dude. That shit is so crazy. Anytime a team like those two teams would play, I'd be like, this is kind of the Super Bowl. Like, this could be it. Rams, dude. Bucks, Gruden head coach, Rondé Barber, just Brad Johnson here. Against Marshall Falk, just taking every screen to the house. 80 yards out.
Which Rams? Royal and gold or
I'm thinking
Navy?
I'm thinking Royal, like the OG greatest show.
Yeah, with the Bucks, with the pewter pants, black socks, white jersey, pewter helmet.
Warren Sapp.
Okay, so obviously Summerall and Madden on that one.
Ooh, Dre Bly. He actually did play for the Rams then too, I think. God, the Rams are so dangerous, bro. I was like, God, they could really score 60 points kind of whenever.
I'll round this out here with my Sunday night would be the 2008 Steelers at the 2008 Ravens. Sunday Night Football. Michaels, Collinsworth on the call. So cold.
You say Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of dry mud. Like their arms are like white from the paint. You know what I mean?
Final score 10-6. Steelers win. They're losing 6-3 before Big Ben takes them down the field. Last second drive to score a touchdown to win 10-6.
Dirty game. It was ugly, but we got the W. It's one of those.
Ravens and their all blacks. Steelers in traditional white top, black helmet, yellow pants.
When the Ravens were all black, it was so over. I was like, God dang, dude. Ed Reed, I was like, this sucks. This sucks. He was so good.
Let's see here.
Then Monday night, bro. Pick a Monday night one. I'm excited.
No, you go. It's your turn. I did 1:00 on Sunday night.
Monday night. This is such a good slate. Dude, is it bro, is it Brett Favre Packers, Randy Moss Vikings on Monday night in the snow? That's such a clutch game.
And Lambeau.
Yeah. The crowd's going crazy. You're like, I can't believe this is happening right now. I have school in like 10 minutes. This is insane. Monday night, Lambeau Field. You can just feel the electricity, dude.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just that yellow fence around Lambeau. You know what I'm talking about? It's so yellow. I want that. Hey, put that fence in my backyard. Got a new fence. You don't, no, there's no gate. You can't get in. You got a Lambo leap over it every time you get in your backyard.
Another addition for the clubhouse. Another addition for the clubhouse bar.
Yeah. The clubhouse bar just opened downtown. 14 broken tailbones.
The beer garden outside just is surrounded by a yellow Lambo fence, leaping over it. That's good. All right, let's do one more here for this week. We go to Sam. He says, "Is football season over?" What's up, guys? Second time emailer here. I want to ask a sports question since this isn't a sports podcast, but what is an underrated or outside the box aspect of watching a college or pro football game you enjoy that comes to mind? For me, I love when a team is driving down the field and the band plays a shortened version of their song when they make a first down. Something about hearing the band finish the song while the team runs the next play during tempo is so satisfying to me. For example, every time my alma mater, Oklahoma State, makes a first down on offense, the band plays "You're Doing Fine, Oklahoma, 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 Oklahoma," from the song Oklahoma. And the entire stadium shouts "State" afterwards. Let me know another underrated feature you guys enjoy. Also, look up Holly Rose Height. Stationally definitely doesn't know about that. Smack my ass harder than that Penn State player who headbutted all his teammates with no helmet on. Did that happen this weekend, or is that a known thing?
The Penn State thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it happened. We would have seen that. We talk about Ryan Day's nipple rings real quick.
Yeah, I see. I've seen a few different versions of that, and I don't know what's real and what's not. So we might have gotten got by AI.
Was Ryan Day sitting by the Hot Topic kids at lunch? Oh my
no
God.
way.
What a freak.
Hold on. I looked up Holly Rowe height, bro, and I'm not seeing any.
I'm kind of scared to know what it is.
No, I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. It's a mystery. Yeah, this is fun. I mean, you know me, I do it every year. One of my favorite parts is, and I've talked about it at length on the show, the rollouts to commercials. It's just pure bliss to me. I just love when I think that's probably it. More specifically, when the people who are doing it, like the producers or director of the broadcast or whatever, they match up what's going on in the game and play a song going to commercial that has a tie-in to what's currently happening.
Yeah. They played the injury music for the first time and I died laughing, bro. It's just straight.
No, but like, I think Fox did a really good job of this over the weekend for Ohio State, Texas. There's multiple times, I'm trying to remember more of them, but like I remember at least one, you know, for example, if it's like, if Texas was driving at the end of the first half and, you know, this is their last chance to try to get points, you know, they'd be going to commercial break after they take a timeout and it'd be pressure rushing down on me, rushing down on you. Yeah, with like Arch Manning getting sacked and shit like that. That is so perfect. It just really rounds it all together.
Good vision. Nobody feels cooler than that guy playing that music, though. You know it. You know it, bro. You know the producer is looking at that dude. Good pick.
But when it really all comes together is that guy playing it to match the moment, and then the play-by-play guy realizing what is going on in his headset, and then matches his send-off to break to both the moment and the song.
That's TV, boys. That's TV. That's how we do
it. Once they were like, we're clear.
Yeah. Yep. 12 minutes left in the first quarter. That's TV, boy. I don't know how we're going to keep doing that all game, but.
What about you?
I heard LSU's little thing they do every now and then. Yo, that goes pretty hard. I didn't know. And I recognize it because it's in your video. Like I heard it and I was like, oh shit. That's what
Go Tigers. Yeah, dude.
I like that a lot.
SEC has a bunch of shit like that with the band playing.
SEC's a whole different planet, man. Compared to Big Ten.
And then USC did.
Tough. Heard that enough times playing NCAA football, the video game, getting beat by 55. Okay, I know their fight song. Jesus Christ. Trying to keep up.
What else? I know there's more.
What was that? What was the question?
What's something? Hold on. What's an underrated or outside the box aspect of watching a college or pro football game that you enjoy?
On Thanksgiving after the game, they roll everybody's credits, everybody's name. That's my favorite part of Thanksgiving. I'm like, yeah, they do it for like 2 hours. I swear to God. It's just I'm always like at my aunt's house. I'm like all warm, about to eat dessert. I'm like looking at everybody's name. I'm like, what if that was like my uncle or something, you know?
What about when they bring like the crew? Yeah, they show the crew and everything, and they're like wishing you a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, thanks, guys. Yeah. You didn't have to say that. I love when the score bug says happy Thanksgiving. I know we talk about all like the snow falling down, the lights, but when it says something, I'm like, they really put their whole ass into the score bug this year. I'm like, dude, they were on point with that. Cooking that up last second. Happy Thanksgiving with a turkey. I was like, let's go Lions.
I love I also love with the NFL, since they're on networks that show, I guess college does too, but I feel like it's always more prevalent on a Sunday because it's like leading into the week when like sitcoms and reality shows and shit are on. Mm-hmm. But when the play-by-play guy has to come back from break and pitch, the live read for whatever show's going on.
Yeah. I always like that too. It keeps me excited. I'm like, all right, there's stuff going on after this. Like the Super Bowl. I know I got to go to bed after this, but at least they told me Malcolm in the Middle's on.
Yeah, right.
All new episode of The Simpsons up next. I was like, I kind of want to watch it. Can I watch it? My dad, no. Okay.
Jim Nance talking about, what's going on in Family Guy. And Kelvin, he wouldn't because it's on Fox, but same shit, whatever play-by-play guy. You won't believe the kind of hijinks Peter Griffin's found himself in this week. Coming up on the West at 9:00, except on the West Coast.
It's funny because while they're pitching that, the quarterback's sending people in motion and shit. I'm like, yo, hurry up.
Got to get it in now. And then after that play, if it's a 1 yard gain, like a bullshit play where nothing happens, all of a sudden the play-by-play guy will be like, you checking that out, Phil? I'd be like, oh yeah. No, I've been all over that. That's me and my wife. We really enjoy that one. It's because I have to, it's for the network that they work for. So they have to hype it up. Yeah, never watched.
Nothing happened on the play before either. So they got a little bit of time to cook.
Yeah.
Throw it over to the color guy. See if he watches. What was some of the CBS shows? Don't even say 60 Minutes, but what were some of
them? Mike and Molly.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Dude, that one was always on. I was like, dude, what is that?
CSI, NCIS.
What was the sitcom one? Premiere sitcom? Was it it wasn't that 70s show, it was one of those where there's a family. Everybody loves Raymond. Dude.
Yeah, probably for CBS. Everybody loves Raymond. Big Bang Theory, maybe.
Oh yeah, who's ever watched
Young Sheldon.
I think it was Big Bang Theory because I was like,
no, I know, but it was Big Bang Theory, and then that show was so popular that they gave it a spinoff, Young Sheldon, that I think they're still talking about.
God. That's funny.
Fox would always have the animation domination or whatever because it would be Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, Simpsons, all coming up after the Eagles, Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're always I don't know, that Sunday night matchup. I don't know, Falcons, Dolphins. I think I might pop over to Fox and see what's going on with Peter Griffin.
Might be some funny stuff going on Fox. Fox might just pull me over there.
Might make me feel a little bit better going to bed for this week of school I got coming up
here. Let me
hear
some jokes instead of this depressing game on the other end. The Simpsons episode would always slap on Sunday nights. And even the colors were more vibrant. I was like, is this HD? We don't have an HD TV, but is this HD?
It was always kind of the further away the game was geographically to you. That's where you're I'll go hop over here.
Yeah, I was I don't want any part of that. It's too far. Dude, what about when a game was so bad they just switch over to another game? Fourth quarter, a team's getting blown out, they just totally switch to another game that's closer. I was like, wow, we can do that? Okay, whatever you say.
Dude, they can't do that.
It used to be, you used to be able to, for sure.
Do you didn't pay attention in com law.
That was a tough class. I was cheating my ass off. I was cheating my ass off.
Because there was, I know what you're saying, but there was a game that was like that to where I think it was Dolphins Raiders way long time ago.
God, they always
play. It was a blowout like that, and so they switched over, but then the team came back. And so because they had switched, so now it's a thing to where you gotta, if it's on, You gotta let that shit ride until. That's why it's funny when it's a blowout like that, and there's like 2.5 minutes to go, and then they're already like thanking the crew, like literally thanking every person who's working on that game because they have nothing else to talk about.
God,
all the shit's coming up about like
the crew.
Who wardrobed Phil Simms and Jim Nance and Bill Cowher? All that's getting shown up there. You're like, we still got 2:22 left. They're driving.
3 timeouts, boys.
Like, yeah, they're down 24, but I mean,
dude, Raiders Dolphins. You couldn't pay me to watch that game.
that's a game for sure that would randomly be on Sunday Night Football, and you're like, yeah,
Right.
definitely either popping in a movie or I'm gonna go over to Quahog.
Hey, was Mike Tirico Monday Night Football?
Mm-hmm.
That was in with Gruden. That was the best Monday Night era. God dang.
Yep. Tirico's done. Yeah, he's done Sunday night and Monday night. He's doing Sunday night right now.
Mike
Tirico's done it all, man.
Height.
I know this one because I've interviewed him in person. Nice
Dude,
brag.
he's so good. Every dad loves Mike Tirico.
Oh, yeah. Just a pro's pro.
He's so gas. With Gruden, oh my, those games were special.
Hey, let me set this scene for you. Steelers, Ravens in Pittsburgh, Christmas afternoon.
Oh, it's not over yet. Kind of, though.
Mike Tirico on the call. Steelers come back to win. Antonio Brown scores the immaculate extension, 9 seconds left. Tirico. That might win them the division. Oh, bro.
Santa hats with Steelers logos on them in the crowd.
Full Santa Steelers, bro. Full Steelers Santas. The best. All right.
Do one more.
Okay. From Sean. Brian Moorman special teams highlights. Sup, Ben and Joey. First time, long time. Listening to the pod. It's a nice, fun way to break up the week. It reminds me of shooting the breeze with the fellas at a bar or one of our houses. Perfect. I know this isn't a sports podcast or reminiscing pod, but I was curious what you guys would list as your all-time best sports play in a pickup game or similar non-competitive environment. A play where in the moment you knew you were achieving total greatness. For me, here's that scene. I'm at my church annual mid-September picnic at a local park with a couple of my buddies in middle school. We're all like 12 or 13 at the time. You know the deal. You got ushers and readers burning burgers and dogs to a crisp grill, the hope of the early NFL season, and old guys drinking Bud Light in the beer tent. We started a new 2-hand touch football game with a throw off, and the kid returning the ball was juking out everyone and made it crazy down the field. He hit the brakes near our 20, and I saw a kid cut and run parallel behind the ball carrier to his left. However many years I spent watching football and playing Madden and NCAA at that time kicked in, I sprinted to hit the gap between the two dudes right as their ball carrier pitched the ball, intercepted the lateral attempt, and was off to the races. A tryhard guy decided to give chase at full tilt, and as I was near the end zone, I realized 3 things. 1, he's going to dive and try to tag me. 2, it would be super lame to get tagged down inside the 5 instead of scoring the touchdown. 3, my mom will kill me if I come home with an injured foot, ankle, or knee because some kid laid me out with a full force diving tackle at the church picnic. With all that in mind, I just got enough of speed boost to avoid the dive, hit the classic Deion Sanders high step strut the last few yards into the end zone, and spiked the football. I can still remember the moment clear as day. Some 20 years later, but need to make a list of work tasks each morning at the office or I'll probably forget something. We're all the same guy. Slap my ass with Cocoa Crisps batting gloves while drinking a lukewarm red Gatorade at lunch.
God.
Sean, sent from my Verizon LG Envy 3.
Was that a poem? That was great. That was a great thing about backyard football. That you could do the celebrations that like you couldn't do at practice and stuff like that. That was so much fun. And you could like band up TC bands, gloves. That was real.
That's where you could be who you really wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
It was a safe place.
Making plays too out of nowhere.
Intercepting that lateral, that's like some Burger King shit. It's like what you'd see in those Burger King commercials where the king would just come out of nowhere.
Taking the place of Ed Reed on that like 99-yard interception return. I was like, God, going on the field like this. Dude, underrated, another underrated like mascot. Yeah. He might be my favorite because he didn't say anything, dude.
And that campaign, like that's just
the Moss lateral.
Burger King partnering with the NFL. Like, who's the guy that's like, okay, what if?
God, that's a genius, dude. And like the technology to be able to put him in there. I was like, this looks real.
Right.
Crushed it.
Yeah, that's awesome, Sean. Mine would probably be in kickball. I think we're in 5th grade.
Ooh.
Kickball in 5th grade recess. And one of the young guy teachers was like, yeah, I'll like celeb shot sub in, to kick. And so everybody was like, Mr. Top. And this guy out here with these like kids. So this dude gets up there and I'm playing like shallow left, like deep shortstop, and I'm like, I know this guy's going to just try to like just bomb it. I mean, wind up and bomb this shit. So, it's not going to right field in kickball. It's going to be in this like left center, left area. And so he does just that. Fucking comes up with the weird brown work casual shoes, boots it. And I'm already like pretty much on the run, man, because I knew this was coming. So I'm on the run, tracking it, reach out, Willie Mays style, over the shoulder, boom, haul it in.
Do you stay up or you fall down?
Stayed up. But I was just like on the run, just over the shoulder, literally basket catch, Willie Mays. Shut that shit down. Yeah, he was one of those where you could tell he was like kind of pissed,
Yeah. What's up, bitch?
Yeah.
Nobody on base either. So it's just your moment, You don't have to like throw anybody or like throw home or anything. And you know what you do? You can't throw it back. So you just punt it back.
That's exactly what I did. Boom. Yeah. I caught it, was so hype and like so kind of like tired from running like that I just turned and just pow, see ya. Didn't even care if it went back out. I was like, I'll just get it back in.
In a yard, goes in a yard. Sorry, It's over. That's a great moment.
Yeah. I took it from you, Mr. T.
Because everybody was watching. Even
the other teachers, the girls, because Mr. Girls was coming up.
Dude. Girls weren't watching. Dude.
They were. Because they all kind of thought this guy was like, it's like 12-year-old girls. And so, the guy was like in his early 20s, this teacher coming in. And so, of course, they're just like,
yeah. Right after you catch it, he thinks he's like hot shit. He's like cocky. He's a hot shot.
He thinks he's hot shit and he thinks he's a hot shot.
He literally smells like shit. He thinks he's hot shit and he smells like shit. Like didn't even count anyway. Can't get a dub with the girls ever, bro.
No. You're like kind of like trying to hint like, oh yeah. And you're like, are you literally sweating?
They always would too. Like in your highest of highs, they always had to tear your ass down.
Mm-hmm.
You have a huge grass stain on the back of your butt.
Do you have one of those? Not a grass stain, a story like that?
Yeah, grass stain right now. Yeah. Damn, I had one I kind of forget. But I kind of have two. I'll make them quick. You know how you all like growing up, you go to the high school's game before you're in the high school, and you always play somehow, some way. Doesn't matter how big the area is. There's always a football game, and you're like just getting kids from other schools you don't even know. That kid might be in high school. I don't know. He's playing. There's a field where we went to high school. There's a school like right by our high school, and they had a whole football field. And I don't know. We started playing like real football games there. Like 11 on 11, like straight up before like it got real dark, and nobody was doing anything in this game. Like nobody was making any plays. There are a lot of good players on the field though. From like you could just tell by like there's tall dudes out here. Like this is kind of like a big game right now. And then you got the high school game going, so you're just like hype. And I was playing quarterback for some reason, and nothing was going our way. And I saw this dude run a post route, and he had like, I just knew he always just had really good hands. And I was like, I'm just going to like throw it as hard as I can. Cause like nothing's going right. I'm just going to sling it and see what happens. Maybe it like breaks a window or some shit, just something. Dude snagged it so hard in the back of the end zone, got a foot down. Everybody was like, it was just like, I cannot believe this dude caught that. Amazing play.
Who was it?
Jason Rouana, dude, just nasty as crap. Dude could kind of jump too. I was like, what? Yeah, he was a good like pickup football player. Didn't play football, but like he was nasty in the backyard.
That's a random pull there.
Dude had ball skills. Another one, playing basketball in like your homie's backyard that had the Gorilla goal at night. My sister's babysitting. So I can go over to like babysitting my like friend's house in my neighborhood. So I can be over there like kind of for a long time because my sister's there. My mom's like, no, like, come home. I had Chiller over there. So it was me and Chiller. We're in this dude's backyard that we know. He had his like homies over from like the public school that was like close. So it was kind of like that rivalry. We got something to prove
going on.
We got something to prove. Like these kids are from Greenwood, bro. Like they might be kind of good. Cause like we played them like at like Indy Sports Park and like weird AAU circuits and stuff like that.
But also like they kind of thought, you guys are bitches, man. Private school, They thought all of that. Yeah.
Crank that thing down to 8. There was like those floodlights. Like his dad bought those floodlights, so it was like it was real, dude. It was going down, and like the ball. It was like a tight game. I don't know what was going on. A lot of dunking because I was like this size. Ball was like going out of bounds. Chiller throws it over his head just to save it. Perfect oop. I come down and like cock it back. I could ask Chiller about it right now. He'd be like, I remember that, dog. It was like one of those plays. I was like, yeah, I can't believe we just pulled that off.
You're like one of the security footage.
Yeah, he wasn't even trying to oop it. It was just perfect. A mini North Carolina ball. Yeah, bro. Oh my God.
Snapshot of you, longest your tongue's ever been.
Insane. How did I not crack my head open? I don't know. But good moment.
Isn't that great? It's 20 some years after. And like you said there, Sean, it's what you live for. It's what gets you through.
I think when you like, your life flashes before your eyes, before you die. That's what's going to be ours. Like those junior high plays that weren't even in real games, or maybe somewhere in real games. Just like your highlight film that like nobody got video footage of. And somehow it's like an overhead cam. And you're like, oh, I'm taking it to the house. Like, I don't remember that.
It's not your huddle highlight, it's your heaven highlight or your hell highlight. I don't know.
Heaven highlight. Just cuts to me eating a whole box of Gushers. I was like, oh yeah, I did do that too. Just like all your highlights.
And me with a Purdue Pete head on. Just there he is now. It's good.
You on Christmas. Purdue Pete, good mascot too.
Right? Thank you.
He's right up there with the Spartan. The Spartan's a dirty mascot. Like he's like top tier.
Sparty, it's just not fair because they give him like those fake ass arms,
Just part of the game though. Purdue Pete has got some arms too, right?
No, that shit is all just regular.
Oh, is it? Damn.
Maybe they used to.
But Sparty on the mascot challenge on the game.
Mascot challenge, man.
Dude, it was hard to
that was
stop.
a fun feature.
It was, but like nobody ever wanted to play it. Like I'd always be like, "Let's."
It was weird playing like a full like. You're with your boys. You're playing like a full game. It was tough because you wanted to like visualize the actual guys.
Option attack with the Syracuse orange, faking laterals. And you're like, I don't know what overall he is compared to that orange. Like, are they the same?
Right. Yeah, they got no look. You can't gauge anything.
The Stanford tree going down the sideline. Just tight roping it. 98-yard kick return. Let's go! just rooting for a bunch of trees. That's when the girls walk in and they're like, you guys are literally immature as fuck.
Another insane idea by some marketing or some production guy there. Like, how about this?
You know, because they don't have enough features. Yeah.
Everyone on the team. Every one of them. They're all one mascot. They're all the same guy.
I still have nightmares of that Georgia Bulldog linebacker. I'm like, oh God.
Oh, okay.
Let's not run it towards him. Okay. Too many cohorts on that side of the ball. Okay. Oh, new podcast. We're rebranding. It's called Cohorts. Welcome to Cohorts. Okay.
It's Polizzi and Molinaro as cohorts. Okay.
Oh shit.
Hey. Okay, welcome in for this cohort conversation. Weekly guest interview.
Cohort convos.
All right. Wow. Let's get the hell out of here.
What a show.
Cool. These guys LOL on Instagram. These guys LOL on YouTube. Give a follow, subscribe on YouTube, a follow wherever you get your pods. Rating, review. Maybe you rate it 5 stars, give a review. Is this your favorite company mascot? You rate it, you give a review of the mascot that you played with in NCAA. That was your team that you went in the mascot challenge. Any and all will be appreciated and accepted as long as they're good. Benny's in Baltimore here coming up in a few weeks.
September 25th, babe. Baltimore. See you there. Get your tickies below or at bennypolizzi.com. Grab your merch. Grab your merch. Shop link in these guys LOL Instagram account. So follow, buy some shit, you know?
Why not? It's hunty season. We're going to orchards. We're going to pumpkin patches.
Dude, it's hunty time. It's so girlfriend season right now.
Time to get the hat and be a full-on hunty.
Mm-hmm. Jeans, crew neck. Oh, man. Taz crew neck jeans.
Hat.
Hunty hat. Dude, if we can get a... Hi, lady. Dude, if we can get a pic of a dude, if you can pull this off, Clubhouse, of you at the pumpkin patch with a hunty hat on, yo, we might. There needs to be a reward or something. How many hunty, dude? Like on some like sneaky, like just pretend like it doesn't say hunty. Your girl doesn't know what it means yet.
Hey, also,
hi, lady. I'll carry the pumpkin. I'll carry the pumpkins, pretty lady.
Hashtag TG Hunty Challenge, and you don't have to post it on your page, like your main feed, but just give a little story. You know, it's worth it.
Yeah, your girl will like it. She won't know. Oh my God! Thanks. Babe, you reposted our pumpkin patch? You never repost our pumpkin patch stories just because.
Why did you smile like that?
Like,
having fun, Hunty.
Why didn't you put the cute one on your story? You put the one where you were drooling and short circuiting.
I thought you were pretty.
In this one, I don't care what I look like as long as you look the prettiest, Hunty.
It's apple cider all over your shirt. Bloodshot eyes from too much PSL.
Auntie.
Oh my god! And you threw a bale of hay at me after that.
Hey, just an apple in his mouth.
Dude. Bobbing apples comes out of the water with that face.
Goes in regular, comes out like that. His eyes are crossed, like, oh my god, what's wrong with him? Take the apple out of his mouth. I won for you, Auntie. Hope you like red crisp, golden crisp, Auntie.
We make pie later, Hunty.
Oh my god. Hunty, hashtag Hunty challenge on the Cohorts podcast.
Oh shit. It is so that time, man. Oh god, I'm gonna laugh so hard seeing all those pictures. All those pictures are coming. Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Let's end on that. Because we'll just go all night. I'll short circuit all night and just talk Hunty.
Hunty. Said Hunty.
Oh, all right. These guys,
All right,
149. Team these guys at gmail.com. Stroking out from Hunty. Team these guys at gmail.com. Keep sending them in. We love you guys. And we'll talk to you next week. Braylon Edwards.
Oh, Chris Chandler.
Jets, Braylon Edwards. Bye, Hunty.
These guys.